Hi, welcome to episode 14 of The Kitchen Sink, my weekly vlog. I'm Eric J. Barkman, and I have an urgent request for you. I'm sure most of you watching have already checked out my submission to Geek and Sundry Vlogs, the video titled MCU Mania Episode 0. However, because I've got more views on there than on any other videos on this channel, 60 some last I checked. However, over on Geek and Sundry, where the voting is going down, I only have 26 votes, last I checked. So, it'd be great if you like that, if you want more of that, if you want me on Geek and Sundry Vlogs, go over there, vote for me. You can do it once every 24 hours. I'll include a link in the description. This is assuming you're watching the video between now and Thursday, I think, is when voting ends. So if you're watching further in the future, this obviously doesn't apply to you. Okay, now, I know I said I was expecting that seconds would be up by the end of the month. And the end of the month is this Sunday. And I'm not expecting it'll be up. Right until yesterday, Sunday, I was working on it, and I ran into some technical issues. I won't go into too much detail, but I think I should give somewhat of an explanation, especially because once it does finally go up, you're going to see the first episode and you're going to be like, okay, why did this take so long? So now here's the thing: what I want to do once I've got it started is be putting up an episode every Friday, and I don't want to be. I want to continue on. I don't want to be missing, weeks or whatever. So I want to have good backlog in place before I start putting it up. Now, that being said, in addition, because of the way the first batch of episodes are set up, the first 4 episodes, pretty much it makes sense to film them at the same time to make sure stuff is lined up properly. And then episodes 4 through 10 or 11. Let's check my notes, but it also makes sense to film. Those pretty much have to be filmed together in order to make sure things line up properly. And when I say things line up properly, I mean things like props, like camera angles, like literally like physically lining up properly in order to not mess up continuity. And if you'll notice, both the numbers I said, 1 through 4 and 4 through 10 or 11, have 4 in there, so pretty much that means that 4 has kind of a changing over where it needs to line up with both the earlier ones and the later ones, so pretty much that whole batch needs to line up properly, so I need to film them all at once. So the first 3 episodes, honestly, won't take that long to do. It's just I want to do them at the same time as the others, and those are where some of the technical issues are coming in, which basically from episode 5 and then the next couple after that, you'll see what I mean once I finally get them done. Like I said, I was working on them yesterday, doing some filming and going into the editing stage, and realized that the footage was mostly useless. But sometimes that's the way things go. Either way, though, hopefully next month, sometime in July, we'll see. So yeah, this episode has mostly been me talking about my own stuff, which also is what I kind of would like for this to be more of in the future. It's not so much most of the time that now, because of the fact that I don't really have a lot of my projects out there yet. A lot of them are still being worked on, or even just up here. I have a nice, fairly formed out TV show up here that I just don't have the resources to make. Maybe one day though. But just because I know the real reason people are watching this, to keep up with their MCU news. Uh, as many of you know, Iron Man 3 was the final movie in Robert Downey Jr.'s contract with Marvel, but luckily he has signed a new contract with them. It's a 2-movie contract, so before Avengers 2 and 3. I'm not sure if it's been officially said. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's been stated that Avengers 2 is one of them. I don't know if it's specifically been said the other is Avengers 3, or if that's just what people are assuming. But I'd say that's a pretty good assumption. Yeah. And that's pretty much it for today. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like this video if you like it. Dislike it if you don't like it. And have fun.